Should you just be happy to have a home to purchase in the United States today? Hi, I'm Jake Wyer with eXp Realty, and we're seeing kind of an increasing amount of the nation's builders trying to control the narrative and control what buyers should really expect out of the home building, home purchasing process. And it's kind of crested to a point of absurdity in the last year or so. I want to share with you a story that actually just happened to a client of mine, which was absolutely I'd never seen before in my 15 years of real estate. Now they're building a home. They're nearing and it's with a national home builder. I'm going to go ahead and leave names out of this because we don't need to be bringing names into it. But needless to say, it's one of the larger national home builders here in the Wilmington area. They're nearing the end of the process. They're probably maybe about 3 to 4 weeks out from moving into the house. And this is the part of the process where they start having the home buyer walk through the home. Now, this is normally called a orientation walkthrough or a blue tape walkthrough, something along those lines. And this is the time where the builder is going to walk you through the house, kind of show you the systems, show you where things are. And also it's the time where you get to go ahead as the purchaser, mark issues with the fit and finish of the house and any kind of issues that need to be addressed prior to settlement. Now, again, this is normally called blue tape walkthrough, orientation walkthrough. It can go vice versa. But this particular builder, which this is the funniest part, sends out an email to everybody and it invites everyone to the walkthrough. However, they've renamed the walkthrough and is now, one second, I look at the email real quick, is now being called, they're calling it the Build Quality Celebration instead of the orientation walkthrough. Build Quality Celebration, at which point they are going to showcase the quality of each home and the quality of the construction of the home that you're purchasing. So they've gone to another extreme of controlling the narrative of what to expect, as opposed to saying this is the time to go and get your home inspector in here and go ahead and blue tape the house of any defects that you want to address prior to settlement. They're saying we're going to walk you through and show you how great the house is. So they really kind of it still cracks me up. They really kind of guidelined this thing to where they're just streamlining it towards the quality and nothing to look at and go ahead and let's go ahead and close the house and settle. And this is just one more item of controlling the narrative that I've seen over the several years with these builders. The last couple years we've seen escalation clauses being put into contracts where they can raise the prices of the home. We've seen an increase of spec building as opposed to custom and semi-custom home builds, which means that the builders aren't willing to change any of the design features or colors or any of the finishes of the house. They're just building out houses and you are happy to get in line to purchase one of these houses from them. And I think that the reason why I brought this story up is that we're kind of coming finally to the end of that market where it was so much scarcity that buyers really were willing to just wait in line and buy whatever was available. And builders have really taken advantage of this, unfortunately, and jumped on the train of, take it or leave it kind of situation. We're now seeing a little bit more of the balance in the market. We're going to see a little more balancing as far as the buyers and sellers market's concerned. And the builders are really going to have to get back in line and put a little bit more emphasis on customer satisfaction and allowing their buyers to actually make some decisions on their house. Treat them more like the clientele they are. They're purchasing one of the most expensive items of their lifetime, which is what this is. This is not standing in line to get the last loaf of bread. This is, at times, $500,000 and up purchase for people. Regardless, it's a big purchase for most anyone. So I'm really happy to see that we're starting to see the shift in the market that we're seeing. We're going to start seeing an increase in inventory from the builders as they ramp up production now that we're kind of getting out of some of these material shortages and labor shortages that we've seen for the last couple of years. I'm really hopeful that some of these builders, especially the national builders, are going to start stepping in line and show a little bit more respect to their clients and their buyers. And we'll see what happens, though. But I thought I'd bring this hilarious email to you guys. I'd never seen it before. So again, my name is Jake Wyer with eXp Realty. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions regarding Wilmington, if you have any questions regarding just real estate and how the whole thing works. I'm happy to help you out anytime.